The YETI Crossroads Backpack 23 is a 23-liter backpack that is great for EDC and minimal travel. I'm Tom, the founder of Pack Hacker, where we use our expertise and real-world experience to provide practical resources and honest opinions, guiding you towards smarter travel. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Let's jump right into the review of the YETI Crossroads 23, a bag that AJ, our managing editor, and I have been testing around Detroit and Northern Michigan for the last 3 weeks. And if you want more information on this bag, as well as the full review and the best buying options, we have it available over at packhacker.com, link in the description below. Let's jump in. Overall, this bag definitely has a YETI style going on, but it's a little bit more subdued than you see in some of their coolers that have the massive zippers and some that are a little bit more colorful as well. Previously, we reviewed the YETI Tokayo, which had a little bit more of a go-ruck vibe going on with it. That pack has since been discontinued, and now we have the YETI Crossroads 23. There's also a 16-liter tote that comes in this style, the Crossroads style as well. From a branding perspective, we have a small YETI patch on the front of the bag here, and then one on the back of the straps as well. We like that it is gray on black. It's a little bit more subdued than the white on black that the Tokayo had. The main fabric on the exterior of this bag is 1000D nylon, and it's nice and soft to the touch, and we think it'll hold up and remain strong as you use the bag for longer. At the time of this review, the bag comes in 3 different colors. We have slate blue, charcoal, and the black color, which we have here. We decided to go with the charcoal color for the tote, and we think that looks slick as well. We're split on the overall look of this bag. Some of us like it, some of us don't, and some of us think that there is an overall dad vibe going on. So we tossed it out to our Instagram audience to get their thoughts on the look as well. Here are the results. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at PackHacker if you want to be involved in future polls. Wrapping up the rest of the materials on this bag, the interior liner is a 420D ripstop nylon, which feels nice to the touch and has some durability as well. We have durable YKK zippers on the openings of this bag and high quality Duraflex buckles and plastic hardware on the strap adjusters and the sternum strap. Starting with the external components, kicking it off with the harness system, there's a lot of comfort going on in these straps and the back panel as well. The straps are soft and have a lot of high density foam. They are very squishy to the touch and very comfortable to wear. You probably don't need straps this dense and nice on the size of this bag. However, you'll know that it's always going to be comfortable as you're carrying it around, even fully loaded with gear. Moving down the pack, we have some fabric welting here that covers 1 row of PALS webbing to attach the sternum strap. The sternum strap stays pretty nicely attached and it's not likely you'll lose it. However, just note that it's still possible with a sternum strap attachment of this design. Moving down the strap, we have some plastic Duraflex adjusters at the bottom of the bag here that just glide quite easily and adjust pretty easily. The only thing missing at the bottom of this harness system are elastic keepers to keep that excess strap in check. We've been using removable strap keepers from Tom Bin, so we'll be sure to link that up in the description below if you'd like to take a look. Behind the harness system, we have a very padded back panel, and there is not a lot of mesh here either for additional airflow. With the padding and the foam, we have found this back panel to be pretty stiff, especially compared with other bags. Some people prefer a more flexible bag that contours to their back. The YETI Crossroads is not going to provide that. However, if you put a 15-inch laptop inside of here, or any other bag for that matter, you are going to lose a bit of that contour anyways. Overall, the Crossroads has a solid and comfortable harness system. At the top of the bag, we have a nice padded and grabbable handle. Really is the perfect size, and you can feel some kind of stay in here as well that gives the bag additional structure as you're using the handle. Moving on to the sides, there is a clever expandable water bottle pocket that lays flat while not in use. A series of magnets on the side keeps things nice and tidy while not in use. When you're ready to take it out, it's quite easy to just demagnetize the flap and open it right up. The material of the bottle pocket is not stretchy. It offers a 420D nylon liner on the interior and then that same 1000D liner on the exterior. There is, however, some stretchy material at the bottom of the water bottle pocket. These pockets will fit most YETI Ramblers. In here we have the 36-liter version that just barely squeezes in. There is some tarpaulin-like material at the bottom of the bag that adds additional weather resistance and durability when you're setting the bag down. And lastly, the bag stands up on its own. I don't even know I've been holding it for this whole video so far because it looks perfect here. Even when it's empty, even when there's no water bottle pockets on the side, it does a great job at standing up on its own. Starting with the sneakiest pocket on this bag, we have the back panel hidden zippered pocket on the side. This is a great pocket for stashing your wallet or your passport. Flatter items are ideal. However, this pocket can have a bit of dimensionality since the side of the pocket is gusseted. Although there's a lot of padding here, you're not going to feel things necessarily poking into your back. However, flatter items here are better since it will affect the shape of the back panel, giving it a little bit of a bulge if it is fully packed out. Next up, the top drop pocket in the front of the bag. This opens up and folds down to reveal a sort of tray where you can stash your everyday items inside. Perfect for the airport if you're taking everything out of your pockets, putting it into your bag to go through airport security, or just items that you want quick access to. There's ample space and a separate liner divider pocket to fit things like a notebook inside quite easily. If you end up jamming the main compartment full of a bunch of items, it will cut into the space of this quick grab pocket as it hasn't been designed in a leader independent way. Moving on to the back laptop compartment, it opens up about a third of the way down the bag. There's a soft liner on the interior that's good for more delicate electronics. Your laptop can just slide down into the main part of this pocket. Towards the wearer's front of the bag, we have a tablet pocket that can also fit a notebook, and to the left and right, we have a pen, pencil, and stylus pockets as well. Towards the top, there is a nice zippered pocket with built-in zipper garage, good for holding extra cords or tech items that you want to have with you at all times. The front of this pocket that goes into the main interior of the bag has that same stretchy material that we've already seen at the bottom of the water bottle pockets. We like the idea of this pocket a little bit more than the way that it actually functions, so we haven't used it a ton. It's a little bit small and it's in a bit of a weird place, and if you fully stuff it out, it will stretch, but then it stretches into the main compartment, taking away room from that area. So it's good for smaller cords and pens and maybe small notebooks, but if you start getting bigger computer chargers in here, it's not gonna hold up quite as well. Moving on to the main compartment of this bag, it opens up pretty much clamshell style with a number 8 YKK racket coil zipper. When the bag is fully packed out, there's a decent amount of bulge between the tech pocket here and the front quick grab pocket, so not a ton of room at the top of the bag if those two pockets are fully filled out. On the front part of the clamshell, there is a soft mesh pocket here with a little bit of dimensionality, but ultimately it's good for flatter and smaller items. Inside of that pocket, we have an ITW keychain for keys. It's kind of an odd place for it, to be honest, and for the most part, we've been storing our keys in this front quick grab pocket instead because it's way quicker to get access to versus opening up the entire clamshell of the bag, then opening up this mesh pocket, and then finally you can have access to your keys. Much quicker up here on the top drop pocket. On the back side of this clamshell, we have another document sleeve or magazine sleeve or tablet, depending on what you want to put inside. And just note that stretchy mesh material at the top here, this tech pocket, again, if it's fully filled up, is kind of gonna get in the way of the access to this pocket down here. In front of that pocket, we have a nice zippered pocket towards the front of that for additional organization. And of course, it goes without saying, we have ample room in the main clamshell area of the bag as well. At the time of this review, AJ, our managing editor, and I have been testing the YETI Crossroads 23 for 3 weeks, mostly in Detroit, as well as a weekend in northern Michigan. We've been really digging using this bag overall. It feels high quality. We like a lot of the organization, but there are a couple of nitpicks with it. For a 23-liter bag, we feel that this bag runs on the smaller side compared to other bags of a similar claimed liter capacity. We feel that some of the organization choices are a bit odd as well, including the tech pocket and the quick grab pocket on the front of the bag. All in all, we have enjoyed using the Crossroads 23 despite those couple of nitpicks. So to wrap this thing up with some pros and cons, starting with the pros, there is some high quality materials and some great construction throughout the YETI Crossroads. We have some very comfortable straps and the bag carries quite nicely. The bag stands up on its own, which is a nice touch. Some people ask us specifically about bags that do this. On to some of the cons. The stretchy tech pocket is an odd size and also in a weird place. The quick grab pocket size can be affected by the main compartment fullness, and the bag feels smaller than other bags with a similar claimed liter capacity. At the end of the day, the YETI Crossroads 23 is a solid little bag for EDC and minimal travel. Although it feels a little bit smaller than other bags with the same claimed liter space, and some of the organization choices left us scratching our heads, this is a nice little bag that's great to use overall, and we think it'll hold up for a long time as well. So there you have it, our review of the YETI Crossroads 23. We would love to hear what you think of this bag in the comments below. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hiker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next video.